God. Oh, God. Why does this team do this kind of stuff? Why? Why are the Devils like this? Okay. Where to start? So, welcome back to another episode of Devil's Den. I am recording this the afternoon after Game 2 of the first round of the playoffs where the New Jersey Devils are playing the New York Rangers. What a freaking shit show. Holy crud. They played awful. They played terribly last night. There are so many things I want to go over. I'm going to be screaming most of this video, so I apologize. But this team, if I could reach into my screen, wrap my hands, hypothetically, around their necks, and just, I would, but I can't. New Jersey loses 5-1 again to the New York Rangers. Rangers are up 2-0. We lose both games at home. And now we cross the bridge and we go play 2 games in New York in Madison Square Gardens. Arguably one of the most famous arenas in all of sports. In New York! With their fan base, just... Oh, I apologize. I'm not feeling great. Plus I'm screaming, my throat's tearing into pieces. We have to go to New York in arguably one of the loudest buildings with a ravenous New York Rangers fan base, and you have to win each game now. It is 2-0. You cannot afford for the Rangers to go up 3-0. Oh God, I gotta calm down. So, let's talk about this game. Let's talk about every little thing that I have an issue with during this game. This team that is playing right now, this New Jersey team that is playing right now, is not playing like they did during the regular season. They are playing like an AHL call-up squad. Where to even start? Okay, so, first things first. Do we all agree Miles Wood should just be benched for the rest of the series? Or at least the next 2 games? He is turning in to such a freaking liability. He's taking bad penalty after bad penalty. And we will get to the penalty kill in a second. But it's just, I'm already going hoarse. Oh my God. So Miles Wood was initially brought in to be a physical presence. And he is. But he takes the worst penalties. He costs the team. And every time he goes to do something, he gets penalized. Bench him. Bench him. Get rid of him. I do not want him playing because he cannot be trusted. We are up to Damon Severson levels of mistrust. Okay? Moving on to penalty kill. This penalty kill sucks. Okay? You cannot leave. Lindy Ruff, please, look me in the eye. Lindy Ruff, look me in the eye. Please, for the love of God, for everything that is good in this world, tell your penalty kill defenders to cover Chris Kreider. You cannot leave one of the most prolific scorers in the league to just sit beside Vanacek. Unopposed. Untouched. This is the second game in a row where he's gotten 2 goals, both on the power play. in both games, back to back. Why isn't anyone just shove him? Get him out in front of Vanacek. He's just sitting there, waiting. You know how good that power play is. Why are you not doing anything about it? Deep breaths. Deep breaths. I'm sorry. I'm at a loss for words right now. Lindy Ruff, what was your idea for benching Siegenthaler, arguably one of the best defensemen we have, to put in Brendan Smith? I understand the physicality part, and don't get me wrong, there were times where Brendan Smith was plenty physical. But you benched Siegenthaler, who has been a rock next to Hamilton all season, and you don't play him. In arguably one of the biggest games of the year, and you don't play him. Dawson Mercer, proving once again that he is one of the most underrated forwards in the league. He works so hard. You should see him on the faceoff. He's digging for the puck. He goes into the corner. He back checks. Nick Bastian, also working hard. Gets a bad penalty. It's not. It's all going to be okay. It's fine. They score. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want. This team needs to wake the hell up. Because if they play on Saturday night the way they played last night and Tuesday night, then you can call the series in. I believe in this team. It's only 2-0. You can still come back. It is going to be the hardest uphill battle we have faced all season, but we can come back. But they have to play well. The first period, for example, I thought we dominated the Rangers. Dominated. Arikala gets a goal. Garbage goal. Right? Digging at the front of the net. Crashing the crease. Playoff hockey. Playoff goal. Right? I'm sorry. You guys know how much I love Hischier, Hughes, and Brett. Did you see them last night? Did you notice them at all? Anyone? 1 or 2 plays maybe each, but that was about it. This needs to stop. You cannot play the Rangers, a team which made the Eastern Conference Final last year, with the depth that they have, with the additions that they have made, and you can't come out of the gate half-assed. I said it, half-assed, because that's what this team is playing like right now. They're not playing well. They are not doing their jobs. Lindy Ruff, do better. Do not bench Siegenthaler. You want Brendan Smith? Fine, put him on the last pair. Take Severson off, put Brendan Smith in the last pair. I don't care. But play Siegenthaler. Okay? I'm at a loss for words. I'm so excited. I was so excited to watch this playoff series. Love the Devils. Hell, I even enjoy the Rangers. Last year, I was actually cheering for the Rangers. I know, a Devils fan who likes the Rangers. Oh. But it just sucks, you know? It hurts. When you see how hard they've worked this year, you see how well they played this year, you see the career highs by Hischier, by Hughes, by Mercer, by Hamilton, and then they give this. It just sucks. It hurts. It's not that I don't think they don't care, because I know they do. I bet every single one of those Devils players finished the game, went into the back, and screamed at themselves. Broke a stick in two. Right? And I hope that they feel bad. I hope that they're hard on themselves after last game. Because they don't deserve to feel good about themselves after that performance. I've always had a rule when it comes to losses. If your team works hard, they outplayed the other team, and you got fluky goals, right? You got good goals that go in, they beat the goalie, whatever. You lose, you tried hard, you worked hard, you played hard the whole game. I understand. But you cannot play like shit. You cannot underwork yourself. You have to be flying on all cylinders. All 60 minutes of the game. Each of the 3 periods. And by the way, I've seen a couple of social media platforms blaming Vanacek. He's letting 10 goals in 2 games. I genuinely believe that Vanacek is only really responsible for maybe 1 or 2 of those. He has been let out to dry both games. You don't want to leave Chris Kreider? You don't want to cover Chris Kreider in front of Vanacek on the power play? Arguably one of the greatest power plays in the NHL right now. A power play that consists of Patrick Kane, that consists of Chris Kreider, that consists of Panarin, Zibanejad, and Fox. Terrifying power play. And you want to just let them sit in front of Vanacek? Fine. But you can't blame Vanacek for that. You want to leave New York Rangers players uncovered in the slot right in front of Vanacek and they score? Can't blame Vanacek. You can't. I'm sorry, you can't. He's being hung out to dry. I've seen a lot of people say, play Blackwood next game. Play Schmid next game. No. Vanacek plays next game. He must play next game. These goals are not his fault. You cannot blame a goalie every time the puck goes in. Because usually, it's not their fault. Last game, there was a bad goal by Vanacek where he moved his head just off the post and they just took an opportunity of that hole. There was one goal last game where he came off the post. No, didn't come off the post, but hugged the post a little bit too tight. Shot just went right through his arm, nicked his arm, and then kind of trickled in. Maybe he should have had that. But you can't blame Vanacek for all the goals. You can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I feel you, Devils fans. I hear you. I feel your anger. I feel your frustration. But dig down deep. Like in the Greek myth, Pandora's box. That box opened up, right? And out come fear and hate and confusion and whatever it was, right? But at the bottom of the box, do you know what was in there? Hope. There is still hope that the Devils turn this around. I don't know how likely it is, but I know that I'm going to be watching tomorrow night's game in front of my television, watching the Devils compete against the Rangers. If they go down 3-0, they go down 3-0. If they get a win, great. Wonderful. I love it. We're competing. It's now 2-1. But this is now, in my opinion, do or die hockey. You cannot give the Rangers a 3-0 lead in the series. You have to win next game. You do. Otherwise, I think you get swept. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the screaming madman that is me. And a little bit of calm commentary on the game. But we're going to see what happens. Tomorrow night, I think it's 7 or 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, New Jersey plays New York again in Madison Square Garden this time. Let's hope. Let's pray. Let's, hope to get the W. And I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.